All right, welcome to my all-time Greats League game today. We're picking this one up in the seventh inning. It's a really good game between the Motor City team and the Louisville Sluggers. The two starting pitchers are still on the mound. Jake Arrieta from 2015 is still on the mound for the Louisville Sluggers in the top of the seventh. And Chris Sale, the pitcher for Motor City, is still on the mound as well. Here in the top of the seventh, Jake Arrieta, who is winning this game 1-0. So it's a tight game, 1-0, on a solo home run by Babe Ruth in the fourth inning. So Babe Ruth has the only run of the game on a solo home run. We go to the top of the seventh. It is Motor City trailing, coming to bat 1-0, and leading off is Troy Tulowitzki. Troy Tulowitzki from 2014 to face Jake Arrieta. Here we go. Here's Arrieta. It is a 5-10 against a righty, and that is going to be a third base X. That's Mike Schmidt. He's a 1E28. He will get to the ball, and I'm pretty sure he makes that play. E28. Yes. So Mike Schmidt scoops it up, throws it across the diamond to Frank Thomas for out number one in the top of the seventh. That'll bring up Stan Musial from 1948. Stan Musial, he is 1 for 2 in the game. Here's the pitch. It is a 6-8 versus a lefty. 6-8 is going to be a strikeout. So Arrieta has been really strong this game. He's leading 1-0 over Chris Sale and Motor City. With 2 outs, here comes Judd Wilson, Negro League superstar. And here is Arrieta to face him. He is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-9 against a lefty, 5-9, and there is another strikeout for Arrieta. So he remains strong through 7, and we go to the bottom of the 7th, and Chris Sale is back out for his 7th inning of work. He's only given up 1 run, a solo home run to the Babe. Babe Ruth hit a solo home run off of him in the 4th inning. Babe Ruth's card is from 1920. Let me double check. Where's Babe's card? I'm looking at the wrong team. Babe's card is from 1920. 1920. All right, here we go. Here's Willie Mays leading it off. Leading it off for the Louisville Sluggers as they lead 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Willie Mays from 1954. The pitch from Sale is a 6-7 versus a righty. 6-7 is a strikeout. So Sale himself remains strong, matching Arrieta pitch for pitch except for one, a mistake pitch to Babe Ruth. Yeah, there were a few of those made in his career, weren't there? All right, here's Johnny Bench from 1975. Johnny Bench. Oop. It is a 1-9 versus a lefty. That is a ballpark home run chance in the Sluggers ballpark. It's 1-7 for home runs both ways. It's a 9, so that's going to be a fly out to center. Just missed it. Caught on the warning track by shoeless Joe Jackson. And with 2 outs, here comes Roberto Alomar, the switch hitter. Alomar from 2001. Here's Sale, the pitch. It's a 5-10 against a right-handed batter. It's a third base X. That's Judd Wilson. That is not a for sure deal because his defense is a little bit lacking. Let's see. Judd is at third, a 4E10. So here we go. It's a 1, so that's definitely going to be a hit. That may be a double. A 1, a 4. Nope. It is a single. I guess the doubles are only to the outfield, so sorry about that. It is a 2-star single, but nobody's on base, and a 5, and that's a rare play with nobody on base. That's not going to be anything. So there is a hard ground ball single that Judd just cannot flag down. And with 2 outs, Musial gets it back in. With 2 outs and Alomar at first base, here comes Jake Arrieta. Now, Jake's a really good hitter for a pitcher. He's a number 6 pitcher hitting card. And he is 0-for-1 this game. He does have a walk. Here is the Havoc roll for a balk wild pitch or pass ball. It's a 15, so nothing. And the pitch to Arrieta is a 2-10 on that number 6 card. Oh man, a 2-11 would have been a potential home run, and a 2-12 would have been a home run for sure on that number 6 hitting card. But 2-10 is definitely a single. And let's see, with Alomar at first, it's going to be an open single to center. He was at first, they were holding him. So 1-17, 16, but 2 outs, 1-18. And center field is Shoeless Joe. Shoeless Joe, where is he? There he is. He's a -3 arm. 1-15 to go to third for Alomar. They're going to hold him up at second. Going back to the top of the order in Honus Wagner. There's 2 outs anyway. So let's score that there. Ground ball single. Jackson. Alomar's going to hold him for second. He could score from second. Anyway, hate to get thrown out at third base. And with 2 on and 2 out, Chris Sale in a little bit of trouble trying to hold the lead to 1-0. This could be his last batter if he doesn't get him out. Here is Honus Wagner. The Havoc is a 2. So we'll roll it again. He's a balk 0, so nothing won't be anything on the pitcher. It's a 13, so it's not going to be anything with Pudge Rodriguez behind the plate. All right, here is the pitch from Sale. It's a 1-9 to Honus Wagner. As a lefty, 1-9 is in a clutch. Oh, that is a clutch roll. It would have been normally, without a clutch situation, 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, would have been a fly out the left. But it is a 2-star single. So Honus Wagner comes through with a big hit, scoring an insurance run, and Arrieta goes to third base. And that makes the score 2-0. And with two outs still, that's going to do it for Chris Sale. He pitched a great game, but they really need to try and see if they can do their best to keep this score close. He has, it would be one more to reach his point of weakness, but they're going to go ahead and go to their bullpen anyway. Some good pitchers over here in the bullpen. And coming in will be let's see. Kirby Yates. So they're going to go switch around to a right-handed pitcher now. Kirby Yates will come in for Chris Sale to try and get that third out in the 7th here and keep it a 2-run game. He'll be facing Hank Aaron from 1959. Now the runner at first, Honus Wagner. He's a threat to steal. It'll be 19, 17, 18. And Pudge Rodriguez is a -5. So it'll be 1-13. So he's not going to go, but they are going to hold him. And here's the Havoc roll. It's a 17, so nothing. With a right-handed batter up, first and second are responsible here. And here is the pitch from Yates. It's a 6-7 against a righty, and that is a strikeout. So they get the big strikeout they need from Yates, and we go to the top of the 8th inning with the score now 2-0. Sluggers. And Jake Arrieta with a 2-run lead now. And his point of weakness inning was last inning. He got through that, so he, with a combination of walks or hits of 3, he would reach his point of weakness. But for the moment, he's still going, but they've got guys up in the bullpen. Here's Al Simmons from 1930 leading it off. Down 2. It is a 6-8 versus a righty. That is a strikeout. So Arrieta, again, remains strong. With 1 out, here comes Pudge Rodriguez. And the pitcher spot is up next, so Yates will give up to a pinch hitter. Here's Rodriguez. He is 0 for 1 on the pitch. It is a 4-10 against the righty. That's a shortstop X. That's Honus Wagner. He's a 1E20. He gets to it. 15. That's dicey. You better check that one. Shortstop E20. 15 is a 1-base error. So Honus bobbles the ball. And Pudge is on. Oops. That's a ball in play. Hard ground ball, we'll say. Error, shortstop. And so Pudge Rodriguez is on at first base. And here comes a pinch hitter for Motor City to face Arrieta. And that pinch hitter will be the unfortunate thing for Motor City is they are down a player this game with Rogers Hornsby, who was injured last game and had to miss this game. They're probably their best player, maybe their greatest hitter. Rogers Hornsby. So Arrieta will face Lou Boudreau from 1948. Boudreau, awesome card, and we'll see if he can get anything done. 1 out. 1 out with the runner at first. Pudge Rodriguez, he is a star stealer, and he's, well, let's see. It's a net 0, 1 to 15. Boy, that would, you don't want to get thrown out here. Got the tying run to the plate. All right, but they are holding him. And with a right-handed hitter up, first and second are responsible. Here's the havoc roll. It's a 3, so nothing. And the pitch to Boudreau is a 2-10 versus a righty. Oh, it's a ballpark check. Ballpark singles are 1 to 7 both ways, and it is a 10. So Boudreau gets some good wood on it, but he lines out to the shortstop, Honus Wagner, and with 2 outs, they're back to the top of the order for Shoeless Joe Jackson. Shoeless Joe is 0 for 3 this game, so he's due. 2 outs. Here's the havoc roll. Arrieta, seeing if he can close out the 8th here. He's got 1 strike against him. Oh, wait a minute. No, he doesn't. That was an error. Okay. Here is Shoeless Joe. It's a 5-12 against the lefty. That is a second base X. Roberto Alomar is next to perfect over there at second base, a 1E5. It's a 2. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on just a second. They were holding him. Shoeless Joe's now the left-handed batter makes first and shortstop responsible. So not responsible. Boy, what a break there. Because that definitely was going to be a pound. Let's see. Yeah, it would have been a G2 pound, which would have been a hit, but not in this case. He gets to it. He's an E5. It is a 14. We better check that. Nope. Had to be a 16 or 18. He is really good over there. And Alomar makes the play, scoops it up onto Frank Thomas at first base, and that is out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. And once again, a pitching move for Motor City as they try to keep this game 4 of the series a 2-0 game. So they go to their bullpen once again, and coming in will be Koji Urihara from 2013. So Yuri Hara will come in and he'll get to face Babe Ruth to start. Let's get Yuri Hara in the game there. There he is. All right. All right, he's on the mound. Babe Ruth leads it off. He is 2 for 3 with a single and a home run. And Babe steps in to face Yuri Hara. 2-0 lead for the Sluggers in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. It's a 4-5 against a lefty, and he struck him out. So Yuri Hara gets the best of the Babe right there, and with 1 out, here comes Frank Thomas. They're going to hit for Frank Thomas right here and go with a better defender for the 9th in Joey Votto as well. Joey Votto from 2010 will switch around and hit left-handed. Well, not switch around. He is left-handed, but Frank Thomas is right-handed. So now you got a left-handed batter facing Yuri Hara with 1 out and nobody on, and he'll come in as a better defender as well. Here is the pitch. It is a 5-6 against a lefty. There's another strikeout, so Yuri Hara is just coming in and saying, I don't care who you're putting against me. And here comes Mike Schmidt, the third baseman. Schmidt is 1 for 2. And with 2 outs, here's the pitch. It's a 2-3. He's a righty. A 2-3 is a strikeout, so he strikes out the side. So Yuri Hara does his job, gets the game to the 9th, still just a 2-run game. And Arrieta will come out to see if he can close it out, but Trevor Hoffman is warm in the bullpen and ready to come in if necessary. So he's going to face Ed Delahanty, his Hall of Fame card. Lou Gehrig from 1927 and Troy Tulowitzki are due up. Delahanty is a really, really good hitter. He's playing second base today for this game for Rogers Hornsby, who was hurt last game and had to miss a game. So they're kind of missing this. This would be normally Hornsby's spot. All right, here we go. Arrieta steps on the mound to try and get a complete game here. Complete game shutout. Pitch to Delahanty is a 1-5 against a righty. That's gonna be trouble. 1-10 is a triple. It's a 17, so that's going to be a leadoff double for Delahanty. So Delahanty gets a leadoff double, and that brings the tying run to the plate. Oh, man. And that's strike 1 against Arrieta. Trying to decide whether to go to Hoffman. I think I might give him one more hitter. Just out of curiosity, I'm wondering what Hornsby would have done on that 1-5. It would have been a triple for him instead of a double. Just curious. So one more base for Hornsby. All right, so Lou Gehrig steps up as the tying run with nobody out. And now, Jake Arrieta, he's a +6, but fortunately he has Johnny Bench right behind the plate, who's a -4. So that's a +2, -2. So that would be a net -2, 1-11 to steal third. No, I'm just looking at it just for the sake of it, because since Jake's a +6, he's not going anywhere. Here's the havoc roll, unless it's a 1 or a 2. It's not. It's a 19. So Gehrig steps in. Here's the pitch. It's a 1-8. 1-8 against a righty. That is going to be a triple for Lou Gehrig. Scoring. Oops. Hang on. Undo. Let me score that again, because I just marked the runner out of the plate. Fly ball. Triple. Aaron. He's safe. It's 2-1. And that's going to do it for Jake Arrieta. Tried to give him a chance to get the complete game shutout. He gives up the run, and he's got the tying run at third base. So coming in to try to close it out will be Trevor Hoffman. Let's get him in the game. He's their closer, and he'll face Troy Tulowitzki. Now, the infield is all the way in here to try to keep that tying run from scoring. That would make Tulowitzki a E bunter, and yeah, no. They're not going to try and squeeze. We'll see how it goes when they get to 1 out. All right, so here's the havoc roll. Now, Hoffman is a wild pitch 20. So this is a little bit dicey here. If it lands on a 1, it's going to score the run. It's a 2. So it's a potential balk or pass ball. He's a 0. A pudge, I think, is a 1 or a 2. So just go ahead and roll it again. It's a 9, so it's nothing. So here is Tulowitzki stepping in. And the pitch from Hoffman is a 3-7 against a right-hander. He walked him. So now the go-ahead run is on base. And here comes Stan Musial. Now, Musial's not a great bunter either. But it changed the dynamics just a little bit. Actually, Tulowitzki is not a threat to run, so they're going to keep the infield all the way in without holding him. And here comes Stan Musial. Still nobody out. Tying run at third base. He would be an E bunter in this situation as well. Here's the havoc roll. It's a 15. And the pitch to Musial. Oh, man. All of a sudden, all these hitters card rolls. It's a 3-10. That's going to get the job done. 3-10 is a 1-star single. So basically, kind of like I usually consider it like an infield single. Wagner flags it down. The game is tied, and Tulowitzki stops at second base. So nice comeback here in the 9th by Motor City, tying it up at 2. Still nobody out. Hoffman, that is 2 strikes against him. Walk and the single. So he could be tired here. Here is Judd Wilson. Here is the havoc. It's an 8. Again, not a very good bunter. Corners in would make him a D, so he's going to swing away. Here's the pitch from Hoffman. Finally, a pitcher's card roll. A 4-6 against a lefty. Uh-oh, it's a split roll. 1-7 is a single. It's a 12, so he lines out to Joey Votto at first base for out number 1. Fortunately, good base running. They don't get doubled off there. So 1 out. And here comes Al Simmons. Simmons is 1 for 3 in the game. Here's the havoc roll. It's an 18, so nothing. And the pitch to Simmons. A 6-5 versus a righty. And there's a strikeout. So now there's 2 outs. And it's up to Pudge Rodriguez to try to see if he can give Motor City the lead. Here's the havoc roll. It's a 19. And the pitch to Pudge is a 4-5 against a righty. It's a split roll where 1-6 would be a triple. That would score both runs, but it's a 14. So that is going to be a fly out to left. Ball is hit deep to left, but running it down, Babe makes a great catch in left field. And we remain tied then going to the bottom of the 9th, where the Sluggers can now walk it off. So Yuri Hara, who came in and struck out the side, will stay in the game for the moment. And he will face Willie Mays, Johnny Bench, and Roberto Alomar here in the bottom of the 9th for the Sluggers. Here's Yuri Hara. He steps on the mound, and the pitch to Mays. A 4-12 against a righty. That's a first base X. That is Lou Gehrig over there at first base. He is a 2 E13. So a 1 here is going to be a hit. It's a 10. He gets to it. But a 13, what I say was again, he's an E13 at first base. First base, 13. Oh, and 13 is an error. Lou Gehrig bobbles the ball, gets beat by Willie Mays to the bag, and the winning run is on first base with nobody out. Now, Willie's not a threat to run on this 1954 card, so they're not holding him. And Johnny Bench, and they'll have the corners in. Johnny Bench would be an E bunter to try to move him over. So he's going to swing away. Here is the Havoc roll. It's a 15, so nothing. Bench steps in, righty facing righty. Here's the pitch. It is a 2-5. Uh-oh, I think that might be trouble. Let's give Johnny's... Oh, no, I thought 2 was a strong column. It is not. 2-5 is a strikeout, actually. Wow. Johnny just can't get the job done. And with 1 out, there is Alomar still at first. Mays at first base for Roberto Alomar. Now, Alomar is a good bunter, but in this situation, after 1 out, I'm going to go ahead and have him swing away. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed now. Here's the pitch. It's a 4. And I was thinking about maybe trying to hit and run with him, but he's going to swing away. Here is, without the runner going, here's the pitch. It's a 5-6 against the lefty. He struck him out. So Yuri Hara is pitching well, and that's going to bring up the pitcher spot. So Hoffman will be done, and a pinch hitter will come in, and that pinch hitter will be they're going to try to get Pete Rose, his Heroes card, 2010 Heroes card. Pete Rose versus a righty with Mays at first base, 2 outs. Here's the Havoc. It's nothing. It's an 11. And the pitch to Pete is a 6-9. He's a switch hitter, so he's going to be batting left-handed. That's a shortstop X. That's Troy Tulowitzki over there. He's a 1E8, so very unlikely anything's going to happen here. And wait. Oh, they weren't holding him. Again, it's a 1, so the pound would come into play there. But since they weren't holding him, it does not. So he gets to it, and a 10 is not going to be anything, and he makes the out at first. Well, we got extra innings then. Tied at 2. We go to the top of the 10th. Leading off is Yuri Hara, so he's done. He pitched great. And to pinch hitting for Motor City is Bullet Joe Rogan, another Negro League star. Bullet Joe. Let's see. I got to go back and do something really quickly here. I did have Rose hit, but I forgot to put him in the game there. And so that was a ground out. Okay, now, here we go. Now it shows Rose on the mound. Of course, we're changing him out. Coming in to pitch over on this side is going to be Eddie Guardado. Eddie Guardado from 2004 will be the pitcher. And he'll be facing Bullet Joe. All right, here we go. Everybody set. Bullet Joe steps in. Here's the pitch. It's a 6'10" against the righty. That is a shortstop X. That's Honus Wagner. He's a 1E20. He makes the play. A 15 is an error. I think he had one earlier in the game. So an error by Wagner. And the leadoff runner is on. And it's Bullet Joe Rogan. And that's going to bring up Shoeless Joe. Rogan is a threat to run. He won't be running, but they will be holding him. So with a left-handed batter up, first and shortstop are responsible here. Here's the Havoc roll. At 13. And the pitch to Shoeless Joe is a 2-7. Guardado, of course, is a left-hander. 2-7 is a ground ball second base A. Wow. Double play. 4, 6, 3, Alomar, Wagner, Votto, and that erases the error, and there's 2 outs. Oh, man, what a bummer. So with 2 outs, here's Ed Delahanty to face Guardado. Uh-oh, 1-5. 1-5 against a lefty, and a 2 is going to make this as a split roll. Too bad he doesn't have he's not a big home run hitter. He's got splits to hit home runs on 4. So he will hit a home run occasionally. But this is going to be a triple. A 2-out triple for Delahanty. He had that double in the 9th and scored one of the runs. So he's the go-ahead run with Lou Gehrig, who had the big hit in the 9th. And here comes Gehrig with a tying run. Now there's 2 outs, so the defense is back. Nothing on the Havoc. And here comes the pitch to Gehrig. Oh, it's a 1-11. And against the lefty, if it was a right-handed pitcher, it would be a walk. But in this case, it's a lefty. It's a fly ball, center field. And that is going to end the inning. He just missed it. He got a good 1 roll. Got that 1 column that's so strong for him. But not to be. So we go to the bottom of the 10th, and it's the top of the order for Louisville Sluggers. Due up Honus Wagner, Hank Aaron, and Babe Ruth. And they will be facing a new pitcher, which actually... Now, in this is game 4 of the series. The Sluggers, who are winning this game, have won the first 2. They lost game 3. So it's 2 games to 1. You're trying to salvage a split, Motor City is. And they got to go to the bullpen here. And let's see who's available. Joaquin Benoit. They didn't want to throw a lefty out there to come to face Babe Ruth. He hits. He really slugs lefties. So it is Joaquin Benoit facing Honus Wagner in the bottom of the 10th. Here's the pitch. It's a 3-4. 3-4 against the righty is going to be, oh man, 3-5 would have been a single, but 3-4 is a fly out to right. So Simmons puts that one away, and there's 1 out. And here comes Hank Aaron, 1959. 1 swing of the bat by these guys, and that could end it. Here's the pitch. It's a 4-5. 4-5 against a right-hander. That is a split roll, an end-power home run, 1-9, but it's a 17. So it's a fly out the left. So Hank Aaron just misses. And Musial makes the catch. And with 2 outs, here comes the Babe. Now Joey Votto follows him. And Mike Schmidt Trying to decide whether they want to walk him or not. Votto's a dangerous hitter as well. So here we go. Pitching to the Babe. Here is Benoit. He lets it go. It's a 3-9. That is going to be a walk. So he pitches to him carefully. It's kind of one of those unintentional, intentional walks. But they put the tying run on, or the winning run on rather. Babe, being a threat to run on this card in 1920, too good of a combination between the pitcher and catcher there. Be -7, but they will hold him. And with Votto up, that'll make first and shortstop responsible. There's 2 outs. Here's the pitch, or the Havoc. It's a 19. And the pitch to Votto is a 3-12. 3-12 is a single to right. It's an open single. So they were holding him, so 1-13, but there's 2 outs, 15. And right field is Simmons. Let's find him. He's a -4, so Babe is definitely getting the stop sign at second base. But that puts the winning run at second for Mike Schmidt. So just a quick check here. That's 2 strikes against Benoit. 1 more and he is tired. Here's the Havoc roll. Mike Schmidt coming up. It's a 19, so nothing. And the pitch to Schmidt is a 2-7, and he struck him out. So we go to the 11th. I picked it up in the 7th inning of this game, just so the recording wouldn't be all that long. And here we go with extra innings. So Guardado will come back out in the 11th. Let's just check the stats here real quick. He did pitch 1 full inning. He is subject to being tired. I just want to look back and make sure wasn't any carryover. Yeah, well, no, there wasn't. He gave up 1 hit, so that doesn't carry over. All right, here we go. If there was 2, it would be. All right, Guardado to face Tulowitzki. Top of the 11th. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-8 versus a righty. 6-8 is a strikeout. So Guardado gets him swinging. And here comes Stan Musial with 1 out and nobody on. And the pitch. A 3-11. It's a ballpark and it's a 1, so it's definitely going to be a hit for Musial as he hits a hard ground ball through the hole, and he is on at first. He is not a threat to run, so they aren't holding him. Judd Wilson comes to the plate. That's strike 1 against Guardado. Here's the Havoc roll. It's a 19. And the pitch to Wilson is a 4-8 against the lefty. He struck him out. So with 2 outs, here comes Al Simmons. Here's the Havoc. It's a 19, and the pitch to Simmons. A 1-11. 1-11, yep, is... Oh, it's a... that's a positive clutch. So if there wasn't... Oh, wait, you know what? There's not a runner in scoring position. So the clutch doesn't come into effect here, and it is going to be a fly out to left. Wow. Too bad the runner wasn't at second base. That would have been an RBI single on the clutch hit. So we go to the bottom of the 11th. Benoit will also stay in the game. And he faces Willie Mays to start. Bottom of the 11th. Here's Mays, the pitch. It's a 2-10. 2-10 is a routine ground out to short. Tulowitzki makes that one look easy. On to Gehrig at first, and there is 1 away, and here comes Johnny Bench. Bench. Here's the pitch. A 5-9 against a righty is a strikeout. That brings up Roberto Alomar. We may be going long in this one. Here's Benoit and the pitch. Uh-oh. A 1-6. He's right-handed. Alomar 1-6, 13, 1-17 is a double. So Alomar with a double to the gap, standing as the winning run at second base. And that's going to be the end of Guardado's day as another pinch hitter comes up, and it's going to be another Negro League star, superstar, Pop Lloyd. So Lloyd will be the pinch hitter. Can he be the hero here? With Alomar at second base, the winning run. Here's the havoc roll. It's a 5, so nothing. And the pitch from Benoit. Uh-oh. It's a 2-9. Oh! On Pop's card in his 2 column, single, 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 single. That's 4 through 7. 10 is a single. 12 is a hit by pitch. But 9, that's a ground out to second base. Delahanty. And so we go to the 12th. They'll be back at the top of their order. And we go to the 12th inning. A new pitcher for Louisville is another lefty, Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner from 1999, so another great card. That's why it's called All-Time Greats League. They're all greats. He'll face Pudge Rodriguez to start off. Here's Pudge stepping in against the left-handed pitcher. It is a 3-3. That's a ground out to second, routine. So it's the pitcher spot, Benoit. That's going to bring another pinch hitter. They're just about out of pinch hitters. In fact, they are. So this is going to be it. They would have another one if Hornsby wasn't hurt. But here is Jorge Posada from 2007. Will be the pinch hitter. Jorge Posada. He's in there. He bats right-handed against the left-handed pitching Wagner. Here's the pitch. It's a 2-5. And Wagner strikes him out. So that didn't help. And it's Shoeless Joe, the top of the order, facing Wagner with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch. A 4-9 against the lefty is a strikeout again. So Wagner mows him down, and we go to the bottom of the 12th. And here comes Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner will face the new pitcher for Motor City, and it's going to be Andrew Miller. They're down to only lefties in their bullpen, so a left-handed pitcher is going to have to face Babe Ruth unless somebody scores before that. So here is Andrew Miller, which is, as a left-handed pitcher, it's interesting. He actually mows down righties better. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 12th. Here's Honus Wagner. A 3-11. 3-11 against the lefty is a ground out to first. And here's Hank Aaron. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. A 1-2. 1-2 against the lefty is a ballpark home run check. 1-7 is a home run in this park, and it is a 1. Hank Aaron hits one high and deep to left. Musial is back, and it is gone. A walk-off solo home run by Hank Aaron in the bottom of the 12th, and the Louisville Sluggers win this one 3-2. Babe Ruth was on deck, so two of the greatest home run hitters of all time back-to-back right there. This year card for Hank Aaron's 1959. He hit 39 home runs that year, so a pretty good year, no doubt. Of course, Babe coming up afterwards, his 1920 card where he hit 54. But that's it. Wow, we go extra innings in this one, and the Louisville Sluggers take the series 3-1. They win this game 3-2 in 12 on a walk-off solo home run by Hank Aaron in the bottom of the 12th off of Andrew Miller, his 2016 card. That's my all-time greats league. In the description, I have a link where you can follow the league if you want, and I do have some teams. Some teams do have coaches, but some don't. But I roll for the teams that don't have coaches, like these two. So if you're interested in taking one of these, you could reach out to me either through Messenger here, or you can reach out to me through my website at todd-thomas.com. That's Todd, 2 D's, hyphen, or dash, Thomas, THOMAS.com. All right? That's it. Thanks for watching.